Welcome to another edition of SKNS's Week in Review. I am your presenter, Mr. Tion Collins. During this edition, we will recap everything government-related for the period November 18th through November 24, 2022. Please stay tuned. Males across St. Kitts and Nevis who are making a positive impact in society are being applauded for their contributions in shaping a stronger, more resilient Twin Island Federation as the nation observed International Men's Day on Saturday, November 19th. Junior Minister responsible for Gender Affairs, the Honourable Iselin Phillip, made a national address to mark the observance. The minister said that the local theme highlights the value of bringing positive relations to deter violent realities that surround some domestic gender relations. She added that achieving the outlined goals will require focusing on three core areas.
First, it encourages healthy and positive relationship building between men and the female counterparts in their homes, at work, at school, during social events, and in our communities. To cultivate healthy relations between men and women, we need men to value women equally, to approach each other with gentle kindness and respect, and to be more collaborative in sharing the responsibilities of domestic and professional life.
8 gentlemen were recognized as positive role models and awarded for their outstanding contributions to St. Kitts and Nevis at a ceremony on Friday, November 18th, organized by the Ministry of Gender Affairs in celebration of International Men's Day. The awardees were Rodney Brown, recognized for entrepreneurship and small business development, Elmo Burke for first response, Ricardo Richards for environment and sanitation, Clive Saunders for community service and activism, and Sylvester Huggins for creative economy and cultural arts. The Prime Minister's Man of the Year award was awarded to cricket icon El Camino Willett. The Director of Men of Valor's award went to Jared Crossley, while the Legacy award was received by Leroy Willett.
Both men and women, boys and girls, and whomever, we all benefit from equality. And therefore, it extends to say that the role of men and boys in building and maintaining positive relationships. And the men who were awarded tonight are really an embodiment of what that last part of the theme says. They have demonstrated their commitment to their different fields of endeavor, to their craft, and that has resulted, of course, in helping to build positive relationships that would have resulted in them being recognized tonight.
The Department of Probation and Child Protection Services is using the week of November 20th to 25th to highlight children's rights and emphasize the importance of protecting young people under the age of 18 years. The period is being commemorated as Child Abuse Prevention Week in St. Kitts and Nevis. It seizes on the momentum of World Children's Day, observed annually on November 20th, as well as the newly declared observation of World Day of Prevention and Healing from Sexual Child Exploitation, Abuse and Violence on November 18, 2022. During a televised address, Junior Minister with Responsibility for Social Development and Gender Affairs, the Honourable Iselin Phillip, said the authorities continue to receive reports of child abuse that are troubling to the government.
The Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs continues to receive unfortunate reports of child abuse, indicating just how common this social problem really is. We know, however, that reports do not always tell the full picture, since for every incident of abuse reported, there are still several that remain unreported. This year, the Ministry's celebration of World Children's Day is therefore focused on raising awareness around child abuse and advocating for child abuse prevention.
The Small Business Development Center, SBDC, within the Ministry of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, concluded its Global Entrepreneurship Week celebrations with a well-supported Business Expo on November 18, 2022. Senior Business Advisor within SBCD, Mr. Delwyn Delaney, described the Business Expo as a success.
So the Expo held on Friday was definitely a success. We had over 27 businesses in different sectors within the small business industry. We had a cross-section of businesses, as I would have mentioned, from hair care, skin care, technology, you name it, we had it present and show this past Friday. It was very important for us to do so, to bring some exposure to these small businesses who had been doing great work but not being seen on the forefront. In speaking to some of these businesses, they would have mentioned that they enjoyed exposure. Yes, they did. They were able to make some sales, but from the broader picture, they were able to get that necessary exposure to the general public and maintain many leads that would last for a longer period of time. So it's very important. They are encouraged as small businesses to know that they have someone looking out for their best interests in the Small Business Development Center, and they are encouraged, as I said, to move forward, and we will do our best as a department to continue to support small businesses.
Civil servants, government auxiliary employees, pensioners and step workers across St. Kitts and Nevis have benefited from an extra month's salary which was paid on Tuesday, November 22, 2022. A gesture Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew said was made to show appreciation to public servants for their hard work. Prime Minister Dr. Drew, while speaking on Win FM's Voices program on Wednesday, November 23rd, stated that the payment of the extra month's salary, or a double salary as it is colloquially termed, was also made to help stimulate the Federation's economy.
The economy needs stimulation as well, and we have to stimulate the economy. You as public servants, and I encourage the private sector, as I'm saying, you have worked hard. All of you have worked hard. You have put yourself out there. And I think that you needed to be shown in a tangible way that we appreciate that. But in addition to that, our aim is also to stimulate the economy, to get to people so that people can have a good Christmas, people can spend, help businesses, help all around. So all of us will benefit from that injection into the economy as well.
On November 22, 2022, the Clarence Fitzroy Bryan College CFBC held its 34th commencement ceremony, which saw 246 students from across 5 faculties graduating. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, gave congratulatory remarks to the graduates. The Division of Arts and Sciences and General Studies at the CFBC accounted for a large number of graduates, with 34 students receiving an associate's degree, 55 students awarded diplomas, and 2 students bestowed general certificates.
On my own behalf and that of my colleagues in the Ministry of Education, let me extend sincere congratulations to you and your families. The immense pleasure is mine to address you on this auspicious occasion. Commencement provides the unique lens from which to view one's progress along the academic and professional achievement. I am wholeheartedly subscribed to the ideals of the Ministry of Education vision, and therefore view learning as a lifelong process.
During the week of November 22nd to 25th, 2022, Attorney General and Minister of Justice and Legal Affairs, Senator Honorable Garth Wilkin, is representing the Federation at the Commonwealth Law Ministers meeting in Balaclava, Mauritius, under the theme Strengthening International Cooperation through the Rule of Law and the Protection of Human Rights. In line with the theme, the primary objective of the meeting, held every 3 years, is to advance Commonwealth consensus and cooperation to enable law ministers to set clear directions on a range of legal, rule of law, and justice issues of mutual interest to member states. 10 young men were officially welcomed into the Boys Mentorship program on Wednesday, November 23, 2022, as the program was expanded to include the virtual health school. The 10 young men are between the ages of 12 to 16 years. They are Kaim Liburd, Zion Keynes, Wayne Lake, Tiquan Duncan, Kajon Collins, Amari Hughes, Malik Watley, and Jamari Lewis. Alvan Davis and Liquan Percival are also mentees on the program. Thank you for tuning into this edition of SKNIS's Week in Review. I am your presenter, Mr. Tion Collins. Please stay safe.